GetVokl has done some updates, and their system seems to be a little behind. Go live. Go live.
All right.
Wow, that was quick.
Last week, you were 6-8. Sean was 9-5. Morgan was 8-6. I was 10-4.
You cheated.
How did I cheat?
I don't know. I don't know.
I just had to cheat.
You just had to cheat. That's all I can tell you. I mean, with the way the last week went and those games, good gracious.
The Cleveland, the Redskins, yeah. Hey.
That's all right. I'm one game up this week so far. We all are.
I thought you took Green Bay.
No, I think Seattle. Oh, Lord, no. I was sitting there messing around.
Oh, okay. That was a joke. Okay.
That was all joking. I wasn't sitting there. No. 8 games down. And then I was sitting there. I was like, man, maybe I really should have taken Green Bay.
Yeah, man.
No. My first pick was Seattle. That was everything else was I was messing with you and I was messing with Morgan and going on top of you and the Jedi Jinx and all that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, all the Jedi Jinx. Oh man, It almost came true.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Man, Morgan, man.
All right, Sean, come on, get off the crapper.
Yes. Please.
By the way, we are live, so yeah. That was if you happen to be watching. Nobody's watching.
If you happen to be watching this craziness that we call a broadcast every week where the brothers get together and talk a lot of smack and
make a lot of really bad picks or cheat. Some of us cheat.
I don't know who cheats.
Yeah. You know who cheats.
How can I cheat? I'm not playing the game. I'm just picking teams.
What was my spread pick last week? I don't even remember.
I don't think I even remember the spread picks last week because did I write them down? I don't think I wrote them down last week. I think I don't remember. Who did you take?
Let me go back.
Was it Tennessee? I think you took Tennessee as the spread pick, but you didn't pick them to beat New England? Or was it
No. It was no, it was something else, wasn't it? Maybe it was.
I can't remember. Because spread picks are strictly fun. If we actually were wagering even on $1 on it, I think I would be way more attentive to what the spread picks actually are.
Yeah. If there was money in this, there ain't no way I'd be making all the picks I'd be making. There is no money in this for all of you who aren't watching.
Yes.
We actually went down a viewer. Listener.
Oh,
and we're waiting on Sean McKenna to show up. Morgan is being an important individual flying somewhere. Or maybe he's not an important individual.
Today we shall be without the young Jedi Morgan J. Ingram, but he has sent his picks for you all to be able to go and lose if you follow him.
That is right. This week is also the last of the bye weeks, right? There's no more byes after week 11.
I'm not sure.
I don't think. Let me go look. Let me go look at week 12. But I'm pretty sure week 11, because we got 3 games Thursday.
Which is ridiculous.
I really enjoy that. I can remember when the Thanksgiving game was always Detroit.
Dallas and Detroit played somebody.
No, it was Detroit and Green Bay. Detroit always played Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I said Dallas and Detroit always played somebody. Dallas always plays on Thanksgiving too.
Did they?
Yep.
Nope, I'm wrong. Next week, Chiefs and Rams are on bye. So, wow, how did they luck out of that one?
They're going to need it after this week. That's going to be
the Monday night game, and then they get pretty much 2 weeks off. That's not right. I don't know who the Mighty Oz is, so I'm going to lock the seats. Mighty Oz, who are you? Oh, you went away.
And of course they left. Okay, so we know what that meant.
We don't really want viewers. We're just doing this, to promote the GetVokl platform. By the way, if you're not using GetVokl, go try them out. It's GetVokl.com.
It's pretty fun format. Well, we're going to have to start without Sean, because Sean is probably somewhere in some car.
He's with some screaming brat from his village. Was that out loud?
That was.
Hopefully his wife isn't watching. Yep. So next week is the last week of buys. But this week's got lots of buys. Again. Only 13 games this week.
Oh, wow. Only 13.
Teams on bye this week are the 49ers, Jets, Patriots, Dolphins, Browns, and Bills.
Well, the 49ers have been on a bye most of the year, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, but that was still a pretty good game Monday. 49ers, Giants.
Yep. And my Giants pulled through like I said they would. My Cleveland pick pulled through like I said they would.
That Cleveland game. Atlanta should be ashamed. Atlanta should be ashamed.
Cleveland played a great game that game, man. They really played. They played their behind.
They did play a good game. That's why I'm saying Atlanta should be. I mean, we are talking about the other team that played in the Super Bowl last season. And the team that never had any kind of whimsical hope of getting to the Super Bowl because they were 0-16.
Well. To be fair, Atlanta played in the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
It was last year, wasn't it?
No, Philly won the Super Bowl last year. It was Philly and the Patriots.
It was Philly and Atlanta.
Philly and Atlanta are both NFC teams, brother. They're in your division. I mean, Atlanta is.
That's right. Yeah, never mind. They lost the divisional thing. Never mind. Anyway, my brain's on Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that type of stuff. That's where my brain's at. So more Gerald, I guess, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We're 11 minutes in. It's kind of like waiting on you last week.
Oh, wow. Shots fired, huh? Shots fired.
That's why you cheated. Took all that extra time. I don't know who you called. But you watch, folks. Gerald's picks this week. He won't come out as shiny and smelly new.
Hey, man. I win. I'm used to double-digit wins, brother. I get double-digit wins frequently.
Yeah, I would too if I was cheating.
Here it goes again. How was I cheating, brother? Oh, man.
So our first game was the Thursday night game, Green Bay versus Seattle. The Seattle's spread, they were -3, and they did come out triumphant. That was a sweep. Every one of us picked Seattle, even though apparently there was a little confusion because I was playing with the Jedi Jinx, Morgan Ingram. First game up is Sunday's 1 p.m.'s game is Dallas versus Atlanta at Atlanta. Atlanta is -3.5 on this. And the way the picks go is usually there's a room full of us. There's 4. So the person in last place in our Pigskin Pickem for the season goes last. And my goal this year was to be last. And so I'm achieving my goal. And I'm going to further keep my goal by basing the oh, look, now he shows up. Let me unlock the seats. Come on in.
Oh, man.
And
hey, can you guys...
finally, we got Mr. Wood Paneling with the screaming nation of village of McKenna's.
Can you see and
we can hear you. We can't see you.
Okay, good. Now, I have a last-minute photo shoot I got to go do, so I'm putting you in my pocket. But I'm still going to be here.
It's 1 hour every week, the same time. And how everyone can't sit there and get it together.
Well, it's an emergency photo shoot for a property, and it's going to rain in a couple of hours.
Well, okay. We got the weather report, and we got the financial, the economic outlook from the McKenna household.
I mean, if you guys want to pay me $300, I'll sit here.
No, that's all right. Your picks aren't any better than mine, so.
Wait, am I in last place?
No, I'm
now?
in last place. You are not taking my.
You walked into that one. You can't even be mad.
That's okay. I've already distinguished that my goal this year was to remain in last place, and I'm achieving that goal. So you all just stay the hell away.
Great job.
We're only on the first game because we did take a long time to sit there and talk crap about you. Let's not get into that one. The first game, Sean McKenna, is Dallas versus Atlanta, and I am going based off of the craziness of last week, so my pick is Dallas. By the way, the spread's -3.5 for Atlanta.
Well, Falcons.
Okay.
So.
Well, we know where you're going. And you were supposed to go last, but you can go ahead.
Oh, I thought you guys already picked that game. Oh,
is he supposed to go last? Is he really in last place?
No, it's his team.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. He's a Falcon boy, if you know people.
But I'm going with Atlanta here. Damn Dallas. Last week was a fluke.
Well, they say you're only as good as your last game played, and
let's not talk about that. Next game.
Looks like I'm sitting alone, seeing last week's only victors out of this matchup. See what they do again.
Hey, I told you guys that Cleveland, I said my boy Baker was going to get to baking some cookies, and Nick Chubb got chubby on you all day. So,
oh no.
Still bringing it up there, Sean. But the next game up is the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling with Ben Roethlisberger down to Jacksonville, Saxonville. Damn Bortles. Who is you know what? I meant to look that up. Who is the starting quarterback this week for Jacksonville? Is it Bortles?
It's Bortles.
Is he starting? Okay.
Yes, they're going to keep him there. And
Jacksonville is +5 on this one.
Just for the record, Morgan also picked the Falcons in the Dallas game. Like, that's a surprise.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's no surprise.
Right,
so my pick on this one is Dan Bortles. Won't ever pick Jacksonville. Don't care if they are the only 16-0 team in the season. Pittsburgh.
All right. Next. What you got, Sean?
Yeah. I don't know how you don't pick it. Words are hard. How do you not pick?
This is the problem with field reporting.
Yeah, no, he done dropped off. I've locked the seats. He can't get – oh, no, I didn't lock the seats. He can grab a spot.
You guys can't see me?
All right. Well, here, like you said, no real long, drawn-out thing. Pittsburgh. Damn Bortles. I don't care.
Hello?
As long as he's the quarterback, I will not pick Jacksonville.
Yeah, we can see and hear you now, Sean. Now we can't. You went away. Now he's back. In, out, in.
I was sitting here talking the whole time. I could hear you guys. I could see myself. I could see you. I don't know what was going on. Yeah. I don't hear any waves. So Pittsburgh.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Don't start the wave stuff.
Well, the ocean's right there.
Okay. So Morgan also went Pittsburgh, but we should by default give him Jacksonville because he loves to throw in insurance sales.
Yep.
I agree.
Yep.
All in favor, say aye.
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 All those opposed?
For him.
All right. Next game up is Tampa Bay traveling to the victorious New York Giants. The only person that picked the Giants last week to win was Gerald. Giants are minus 2.5. Actually, I need to see because I did all this
also
morning.
the only person that picked the Redskins to beat Tampa Bay. But
you were, and that was a closer game. Up. See, the spread picks have changed. This game is now minus 3 for the Giants.
Why? What happened?
And Jacksonville 4.5. It's nothing. It just went down to they usually change, go up and down a half a point. So my pick on this one, the Giants.
I'm going Tampa.
All right. Giants for David. Tampa for Sean.
Wait, Gerald, are you in last place now or something?
No, I'm in first place.
Oh, I thought Gerald was supposed to go first. I'm confused.
No, the last person goes first.
How long have I've only been a full-time member of this show since the second season.
And so whoever's in last goes first. Whoever's in first goes last. Unless it happens to be your team, and then you go last.
Morgan, the young Jedi, texted in. He is taking Tampa Bay. This is an atrocious game. I'm going to go Tampa as well.
It's probably going to be an atrocious game for
I
Giants.
told you I am going to be on top this week for this week's picks. I'm going to be in danger of losing my last place spot. Next game, the Texans are traveling to the Capitol to go play the Skins. Redskins are still plus 3 on this one. Houston.
You got Houston?
I got Houston.
All right.
Yeah, Houston. Liam, come here.
As long as Morgan picked Houston, I am happy.
Oh, he just texted me Redskins a second ago.
No. He took Houston.
He took the Texans.
I will gladly take Washington here.
You say that, and then Deshaun Watson tears your team apart. But okay.
Well, we'll see. Their offense is not they're not that prolific. We match up with them well. Their speed guy is out. We can't match up with fast receivers. They have no speed. Hopkins is just a size guy. We can match up with him.
I was quite impressed with how they played last week with their decimated offensive line.
Yes. That's what concerns me more because their defense, man.
They don't have anybody that popular on defense.
What?
Just one or two.
Man, get out of here. Anyway.
J.J. Watts. Next game up is the Tennessee Titans going to Indianapolis to play the Colts. Will Lucky be luck? Someone thinks so. It's minus 1.5 for Indianapolis. Tennessee.
Tennessee for David. Who you got, Sean?
My little one was yelling in my ear. Who is it again?
Tennessee and Indiana. Minus 1.5.
Tennessee, yeah.
For everybody, because I think I don't trust Luck here. I'm going Tennessee. Their defense looks for real.
I think Tennessee is a lot better than people think. I think people just think of Tennessee and they just think they suck, but I don't know.
Next game up is the Bengals traveling out to Baltimore to go play a flaccoless Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore is minus 5.5 on this one.
I actually have something to say about this one, but go ahead.
And they've got, what's his name? Jackson?
The new starter for the Baltimore Ravens. The
Lamar
new franchise
Jackson
quarterback
is in. Yep, because Flacco's out.
That's what Gerald's going to say.
He's out with a hip injury or something. I don't know, but I'm taking Cincinnati on this one.
All right, Cincy for David. Mr. McKenna.
I honestly think that Baltimore's going to play better without Flacco. I think Flacco's been Flacco lately. That was really good. That was a great joke.
That was.
I don't know. I think he's going to have a little spark on offense, and I think the defense is going to do good. I'm going to go Baltimore.
All right, Baltimore for Mr. McKenna. The young Jedi has put the jinx on the Bengals.
Oh, I'm sorry. The spread pick on this has actually changed. It is now -6.5 for Baltimore. What happened?
Well, I'm definitely going Baltimore here because last week I made the happenstance chance of picking Cincinnati and the Red Rifle, forgetting that A.J. Green was out.
Is he still out?
Yep.
Yes, he is.
He might be out for the year.
And that is why, without question, I am taking Baltimore.
I'm staying Cincy. I think 6.5 for Baltimore is a little bit much, even with Flacco out.
Joe Wacko is not playing now.
That's what I'm saying, even with Flacco out.
Okay.
But this type of game, this will be nobody knows really what Lamar Jackson's like and he's about, and he's going to make all these wild plays and get these wonky touchdowns, and it's just going to be a Bortles Manziel love affair all over again. But that being said, Sean took Cincy.
No, I
Sean
took Baltimore.
Morgan, the young Jedi, the Jedi jinx is with the Bengals.
I really don't think that Morgan actually made his picks this week. I think he just sat there and read in some magazine while he was waiting in the airport. That being said, though, let's go ahead to the next game. The Panthers are traveling to the Motor City to go play Detroit. They're going to keep on pounding on top of Stafford. Detroit.
All right, Sean, you're first.
+4.
Panthers.
Let's see if Morgan went with his favorite offensive coordinator / player.
Anybody went with the Lions or something?
No, he didn't go with them, but he needs to. So Morgan is never allowed to pick the Panthers. And
well, I'm keeping it in the family. It will be Carolina for me as well. And I don't think we have to ask our resident Panther man, but we will ask anyway.
Keep pounding. Carolina Panthers.
Awesome.
Let's see.
Okay,
let's see how we recover from that horrible nationally televised Thursday night game that we played. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how the team comes out. Not just
at least
this
it
week,
wasn't the Browns.
Couple weeks. So what?
At least it wasn't the Browns.
Well, we've been. You guys haven't helped us try and decimate the Saints this year at all. So, but we just gave up on you all. I mean, what are y'all now? It's like 4 and 6?
4 and 5.
No.
We're about to be 5 and 5.
No, it's definitely not. You're definitely not split.
Yeah.
No, they're 4 and 5.
4 and
Are
5.
you 4 and 5? How'd you get 2 weeks off?
Oh.
We're in week
same
11.
as Dallas. Dallas and Atlanta have the same record.
No, this is week 11, so this will be game 10. So
Yeah. That's right. Never mind.
Gerald, we live in the Carolinas. You got to give us time on math.
Yeah, it's slower down here.
Look,
It's even slower in South Carolina than it is in North Carolina.
Yeah,
so.
I still don't even know what he's talking about.
It's still Sean's still on basketball.
yeah.
Anyway, Panthers. Let's see how we recover. Next week we're back home. We play the Seahawks. I'm actually trying to see if I can get to that game. But that's it for our 1:00 games. for whatever reason, this week we've got two 4:05 early afternoon games. The first one is the Denver Broncos traveling to not San Diego,
Los
Angeles, to go play Phillip Rivers and his adoption crew of 29.
Philly
Riv. And the Chargers are -7 on this. I guess the question is anybody taking Denver?
No.
Going once, going twice, no sale.
No.
All Chargers. It's a sweep.
It's a sweep. It is a sweep. Next 4:05 game, and I say 4:05 because we're on the East Coast, and that's the only time zone that matters, is the Oakland Raiders traveling down to Arizona to go play. I don't even know who's on that freaking team anymore. Doesn't really matter.
Do you have the coin flip thing again?
This is the biggest who cares game. Like, who cares?
Well, apparently there's a whole lot in Vegas that are putting a lot into the Cardinals. The spread on this is -5. That's almost a possession. But is anybody taking Oakland? Oh, wait, yes. There is one person taking Oakland. So I'll go ahead and do my pick. My pick's the Cardinals and whoever's playing on their team.
Yeah, David Johnson. Cardinals. He's basically the Cardinals.
David Johnson. I believe the young Jedi here is going
He took Oakland
to the black hole with the Oakland Raiders.
Interesting.
That's why I say I don't think he really made his picks. I think he read them out of some magazine.
I don't trust either one of these teams, man. I don't even know who Arizona's quarterback is right now.
Yeah, but they have David Johnson and Larry Fitzgerald.
It's hold on a second, I'll tell you because I'll pull the game right up. Rosen.
Oh, Josh Rosen's back.
Josh Rosen. I guess.
Okay. Well, I will go with Arizona because I will trust that. I will.
Did he leave?
I don't understand anything about what's going on in Oakland right now. So.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, it's Rosen.
Okay, if Josh Rosen's playing, I'm taking Arizona. And Sean, they fired your boy Peterman. They cut him this week. Buffalo cut Peterman.
My boy.
He became your boy as soon as he started.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Look, I don't do the bad quarterback clubs. That's Morgan.
I know. Hey, I got Morgan's not here for me to pick at, so I got to mess with somebody.
I just have one of tennis players, with Matt Ryan and Joe Flacco.
Oh man! All right, next game. I got to wrap up. I got to get ready to boogie.
Next game is a 4:25 game, the last of the afternoon games. Phillies traveling down to the Bayou to go play the Saints and Breeze. As far as I know, this game is still -7.5.
Is anyone bold enough to say the Eagles win?
I'm taking.
I don't want them to.
I'm taking Philly.
Oh, David's taking Philly.
I'm taking Philly. Something's got to take the notch off of the Saints and their 9-1 freaking whatever.
Tell me that Morgan picked the Saints and jinxed them.
He did.
Okay, this is good. I feel like I should do the same thing and help him out. I'm going Saints.
Well, I'm going New Orleans as well. I don't believe in Philly after that flat performance against Dallas last week. It's just, and they're going to the Silver Dome. I have no faith.
Well, see, it was, Philly was watching the Browns game last week and realized that Dallas could use a little bit of a testosterone boost, energy level help. So they let them win so that going into this week, they'd be on a high and walk all over the Falcons. That's how that played out. Because, the Falcons lost last week to the Browns.
How did you even connect the Browns? What? Look.
Oh man,
I don't know what's going on this week, but David is the one going off the rails.
There's no waves. So our only Sunday night game is Minnesota going to the Windy City to go play Trubisky and the boys, the Bears. Chicago is -2.5. Really thought this would actually be a higher pick for them, but whatever. I'm going with the ex-Carolina quarterback Trubisky and team Chicago.
All right, Chi-Town.
Yeah, I bet this is a sweep for Chicago. Yeah.
This is not a sweep for Chicago because I am taking Cousins and the crew, Minnesota.
You like that?
You like that?
Yeah. Gerald's still in love with him.
I know he is. He's very sad that he left.
That is false. I've never loved Cousins.
You know, RG3 might be playing for Ravens today at some point.
Yeah, if Jackson goes out, because he's been sick most of the week, Jackson, so we don't even know how long he's going to play.
And our last game is our Monday night game, and this should actually be the most interesting game of the week, just because aren't both teams like 8-1 or something like that?
9-1.
Somewhere.
9-1, yeah. So we got the kid Mahomes traveling out to LA to go play golf and the Rams. The Rams are -3.5.
All right, this should be the fun game. Who you got, David?
I am going with the Rams at home. Somebody's got to lose.
Yep. Sean, who do you have?
I bet this ends up being some stupid 12-13 game, but I'm going Chiefs.
You, along with the Jedi, have jinxed Kansas City, and that is why I will be going with the Rams.
Split decision. All right.
No, but I like LA in this game, especially since they moved it back to LA and it's not Mexico City. I think that gives them an advantage.
Spread picks, gentlemen.
But they had to go. Didn't they end up still having to go to Mexico City to go visit hospitals or something I was reading about? They still made them travel.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I know the game is in Los Angeles. So
I don't know.
Spread pick for me is Washington because I think they're going to straight up win. So I'll take the 3.5 or whatever it was.
All righty. My spread pick is what was my spread pick? Damn it.
I don't have one, so you guys have fun.
All right, brother. See you later.
I know what my spread pick was. My spread pick is the Denver-Los Angeles Charger game. Just because I still don't have that much faith in Phillip Rivers, and I think it's going to be closer than that. But we'll see.
Okay.
Sean, see you later. Gerald, you got to get back to training all those brilliant minds, New World Order type stuff. So thanks a lot for joining us. Thanks, everyone else, for joining us. And we'll be back next week. Or we might actually be back earlier this week. I don't know. Later this week.
Yeah, we might.
Anyway, you all have fun. Thanks a lot for hopping in, joining, watching. See you soon. Bye.